for this section or this lesson, let's go ahead and switch up the prompt again. Perhaps we'll look at something to do with Vikings. So I'll just set up my prompt, and this time I've got Viking Warrior, aspect ratio 16:9, and once again, chaos at 80. So I'm going to go ahead, hit enter, and let Midjourney create that prompt. But in this lesson, what I actually want to talk about is stylization. And again, similar to the other parameters or pro prompting that we've been looking at, you have a scale which goes from 0 to 1000, and you can go up in increments of 250. Now, it's almost like a no-brainer where you want your stylization to be at 1000. However, it does come with a compromise. At 1000, Midjourney will favor color, composition, and form. However, it may be less connected to the prompt that you're entering. Funnily enough, majority of us when using Midjourney are not the greatest of prompt experts. Therefore, having styles set at 1000 can truly help your prompt. And this is where you start to see the power of Midjourney. So if we look at this prompt on its own, right? Fairly freaky, especially the first quadrant and the third quadrant. Not entirely sure what's going on here. I know it's supposed to be a boat, but it actually looks like the Viking warrior is in a bowl. Maybe something Arnold would do on one of his lives. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at stylization and how it can transform this prompt. So we've got Viking warrior in the middle of an epic battle, and I'm going to go ahead and put _S for stylize and 250, hit enter. Then from there, I'm going to put in the same prompt. However, change the S to 500. Let's do that again. This time 750. And then lastly, I'll go ahead and apply 1000. Okay, so we've got our results back. If we look at 250, we're still not completely there yet. However, it does seem to be moving in the right direction. If we go over to 500, again, not completely there yet, but if we look at this image over here in the second quadrant, this does seem to be moving a lot more in the right direction. Now, if we travel to 750, this is definitely on the right direction, particularly the image in quadrant 2. I'd actually use something like this. And then when we move over to 1000, we definitely are on the right tracks. This is exactly what I would look for. And if we compare this to what our original prompt was without any stylization added, we can see a drastic difference. And what I'm going to go ahead and do here is revert back to our previous lesson. So rather than Viking, I'll go ahead and write Special Ops Army, remove the word warrior, and bump the style to 1000. Quickly copy that, hit enter, and then again I'll write the same prompt, but this time we will change Special Ops Army to Spartan Warrior, hit enter. Midjourney has kicked back the results, and you can see clearly that just by adding this pro prompt, we truly have generated images that we can utilize in relation to a portrait of some type of epic battle. I really like the images generated of the Spartan Warrior and of course the Viking. So there you have it. Make sure you are including the style parameter within your Midjourney prompts, and I promise you at 1000 you will yield some amazing results.